Hello, everyone. I'm OP Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Elisa. Hello, K Noon. Hi, Bay. Hi, Jen. Also, hello, Lisa and Jade on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook. And if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once, so if you don't see my face on the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply. So, hello Gunyan and Julie saying hi on Facebook. And hello again, Mom and K Noon. Oh, and Bay. So, ah, how's everyone doing? Oh, hello Chelsea. Welcome. So, oh, hello Ellen. Thanks for saying hi on YouTube. So, as always, have you guys been doing your homework? So if you're brand new or you want a reminder, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. As when we're practicing, the thing is, meditation's not just about sitting still and not doing anything, but to be able to find that calm, that peace, that we can use it in everyday life. Hello, Lei. Thanks for joining in. And okay. So, as we are about to practice, to remember, meditation has just two steps: relaxation and awareness. You don't have to force, you don't have to push, you don't have to try to look perfect either. It should also feel like a mini vacation. It shouldn't feel like work. Okay? So, in truth, I have like the best job ever because my job is always a vacation. So, as you can see, my background is still not where my usually place is, as I'm currently in New Jersey. And for those who are here in Found, New Jersey, I'll get to see you guys, or at least if you're able to, you can come and visit me, and we'll have a class on Saturday. Different time than the class we usually have here in New Jersey, but it'll be the same time that I usually do it online. So it'll be a hybrid in-person and online class. So, oh, hello, Gabriela. Thanks for joining on YouTube. So, again, as you guys know, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like. Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation? Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, but you want a little bit more instruction. Level 3, a bit more moderate. Or level 4, long silence. And for those who like level 4, Fridays are usually level 4. It's just not this week because this week will be full moon. And unfortunately, I won't be doing late night until after 4th of July because I'll be very busy this next couple weeks. So, today, let's see. I see a couple threes. I see a 4. I see a 2. Just go ahead, type it in the chat, or if you're showing your video, you can show with your fingers. That works too. uh, okay. Right. 2s and 3s. Okay. Oh, very funny, Ellen. She's like, level 333. I only have 4 levels. But okay. All right, we got a few 4s. Wow. Okay. So, again, let you guys know the levels are not levels of difficulty, but just how much you want me to speak. As I know every day we always have a little bit of a different feel. Some days you want to hear me speak more, some days you want longer silence. This is why I give you guys that chance. And then we'll see what the poll comes out. As of right now, it looks like 3s are still winning. Hello, Manchi. Thanks for joining on Facebook. Okay. Also, hello, Pat. I didn't get to say hi yet. Hi, Disha on Facebook. Okay. All right. 2s are trailing right behind the 3s. I'll give you a couple more seconds just in case you're typing in, because I know that YouTube and Facebook, there is a little bit of lag. Okay. All right. Another point for 3. 3 seems to be winning now. uh, oh. Okay. It looks like today will be a 2. Yeah, a few last minute votes. Okay. Then, so as I mentioned before, these are not levels of difficulty. It's just how much instruction I will give. And the good thing is, Whether you're brand new to meditation or you've been meditating for years, take your time. There's no need to rush, no need to force. You don't need to be perfect. Instead, feel perfect. Not try to look perfect, but allow yourself to feel comfortable. So, for today, it'll be level 2. So I'll be sharing a lot of instruction, but the good thing is you can follow along, listen in, or allow yourself to just go right into it if you know what you're doing. Okay? So, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. Relaxation is a very important first step. Allow yourself to be at ease, to feel comfortable. This is why I remind you all, do not try to look perfect, but instead feel perfect. The old way is to sit still, don't move. It's not wrong, but people today misinterpret those words. Hundreds of years ago, if you said, sit still, don't move, they simply sit still while they're comfortable. But nowadays, when we hear, sit still, don't move, we add an extra step. We tense up. That's not one of the steps. And my master, seeing this problem, reminding everyone to relax. This is why I always start with relaxation, to remind us to get back to that calm, that comfort. It's not to make you lazy, it's not to waste your time, but actually, it helps you prepare and get ready to go in deeper and deeper, easier. In some techniques, they force you to sit still, telling you not to move, and it causes strain and discomfort. The reason this happens is because when you try to sit still, it becomes painful compared to naturally sitting still because you're comfortable. It's kind of like when you go to bed. No one lays in bed and actively thinks, stay still, stay still, stay still. You'll never fall asleep. You simply lay back, get into your comfortable position, and drift to sleep. And what's funny is even when you're unconscious, your body will toss and turn to find the right position, to adjust into your new, perfect position. So as we meditate, adjust your position first. And if you need to adjust later, still feel free to do so. It's okay to move. You don't have to feel guilty or feel like you're doing something wrong. Remember that we are all practicing, not masters. And the main difference between masters and us practicing is that they've had more time to practice. And because of that, they're able to adjust quicker, more efficiently. While us, as we practice, we might adjust several times or several hundred times, and that's totally fine. Just like learning to ride your bike, we start to lean from left to right until eventually we find our balance. And it's okay to keep adjusting, because the balance tends to adjust and shift often. Same with our mind. So don't feel like you can't adjust many times. Do it as you need it. Adjust as often as you need. The important thing is relax your body, relax your mind. Not to force, not to push. Letting it happen naturally. And that's why we must slow down. Take our time. Letting our mind slow down is what we're practicing. Throughout our education and even growing through life, we're almost always trying to think all the time. Thinking about this, thinking about that, even planning to the future, and even planning to plan for the future, which is quite silly nowadays. Take it easy. Take your time. Planning is a good thing, but it's not everything, because plans change. For example, my own ordination. Ordination means to become a monk. My original plan was finish university, spend a year at home to hang out with mom and dad, and then ordain and become a monk for life, as was my plan. But my plan changed quite a bit. I ordained as a monk, thinking it would be a short term. The plan was 3 months. 3 months turned to 6 months. 6 months turned to 14 years. Plans change. Allow yourself adjustment. When you start to allow adjustment, you're letting go of trying to control everything, which we don't really have control. It helps let go of expectation, which many times are expectations too high. And because of that, we feel disappointment. We're unable to enjoy the experience because we feel it should have been something else. So as we live our life, allow meditation to be our tool to bring us back to our center. When we center ourselves, we can truly be living in the moment. We're not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, not trying to make something happen, but instead truly enjoying here and now, and truly experiencing it, not anticipating, not expecting, not judging, enjoying. And I know it's a lot easier said than done. It takes time. But if we continue to practice, trying to have that relaxation and awareness in everyday life, an easy way to help us be a little bit more mindful. As mindfulness is also a balance. It's not just awareness. It's just like in meditation. It's relaxation and awareness. When we practice it this way, both your life and meditation will feel more contentment. You'll find fulfillment. You'll find peace. But before all that, let us practice together. Practice letting our minds slow down to just one thing, relaxingly and comfortably. As right now in the Americas, it is quite hot. You might want to think of an ice cube or something cool. But whatever object or image you choose is absolutely fine. It's a way to help our mind stay still, comfortably, relaxingly. This is why I recommend the full moon, because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But any image or object is perfect. Because it is a tool to help us calm our mind, to help us be relaxed, yet also focused. But while I say focus, it's not a strong focus. It's like looking out at the sunset or the sunrise. You take it all in. You don't focus on just one spot. So whether you see or don't see, take it all in as like a scenic view, rather than focusing too intently into that one thing. Because the focus we have in meditation is very interesting. It's light and gentle, but it's also very, very focused and precise. But to get that precision is not by force. It's just allowing our mind to just be there, gentle awareness. But when the balance is just right, it's like a magnifying glass has been put there. You're able to see more details or understand even more deeply. Your meditation experience will be personal to you at first. Allow it to happen. Allow yourself to experience. Whether you see or don't see, feel or don't feel, allow yourself to experience. As you allow yourself to experience, you'll get to go in deeper and deeper and start to understand the different things that I talk about. And also get to understand yourself deeper and deeper. So as we practice together, take your time. Sometimes questions or wonders arise during meditation. I recommend type it out or write it down somewhere. This way, your good question can be talked about later. But as we continue to meditate, it's better to write down and then let it go. Allow ourselves to go back to that calm and that peace. Because if your mind is still questioning this, questioning that, my friend, is a wandering mind. There are many forms, whether it be thinking about a certain topic, a certain thought, or wondering, critiquing, judging. All of these are different forms of wandering mind. And again, it's okay if it happens. Don't feel like you're suddenly horrible or you're doing it wrong. You're normal. But the good thing is, now that you realize it, we can do something about it. We reset, restart, come back to our center, back to our object. Remind ourselves to quiet down, to calm down, little by little. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intention to all beings. Let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light shine out from you, filling the room, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our coworkers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish for ourselves, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacceka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jinarakampantami Sapaso Sabaputtanupavena Sapatammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Sattasoti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? Now that we finished the meditation, take a moment to notice how you feel. Some days, very good. Some days, almost good. Both are great because that's how we grow, by learning, by experiencing, seeing what works for us, what doesn't work for us. I know you hear me say this all the time, but it's that important. That's why I say it every time. Okay, so always take that moment to look back and see, I did this today. It made it easier. Or I did this today. That didn't quite work for me. Or noticing, that event that happened in my life today was not so great. It made me think about it a lot. Or different things. You'll start to notice a lot of different things that really will affect your meditation, as well as how your meditation will affect your life. So keep up the practice. A little bit a day can go a long way. It's just up to us to keep practicing so that we can have this tool ready when we need it. Okay, so before going to questions, as I see a few already on YouTube, one thing I wanted to share with you guys is, remember that in life there's always something. There's always some kind of problem we have to deal with. So I wanted to share with you guys what my master says about problems. How to solve those problems. We'll first start from the tiny spot, which is our own mind. Let it be empty, free, fresh, sabai, and focus. So really allowing that relaxation to come in, to just be at ease. And then when I have that balance just right, the problem will gradually be solved. We will be shown the way to fix it, step by step. When he says shown the way, quite literally, as our mind is more calm, more peaceful, we see the answer. We see a way that works, not just wondering about it. And this is my master. So, just some of the words of wisdom that he shared with us. Problems happen. That's part of life. So, as problems happen, adjust. First, center ourselves. Remind ourselves. Relax your body, relax your mind. Get back our calm, our peace. When you have that calm, that peace, or even a little bit of clarity, sometimes it's just enough to help us see, oh, this is a better way to do it, instead of unintentionally going the wrong direction, which can happen depending on how we feel. So don't always believe in your emotions. Some can be more detrimental than they should be. So center yourself first. Then you'll see if your emotion is in the right place or going the wrong direction. So always allow ourselves to keep adjusting. You'll find your way. Okay, as I see more people said hello. Hello, Linnea. Hello, Beverly. Thanks for joining on Facebook. Also, I see Anna Maria and Hagzo on YouTube. Okay, so a few questions that have come up. Hagzo was asking, in Buddhism, the meaning of life seems to be suffering. Why does life have to be that way? Okay, actually, it's a misunderstanding. It's not that. It's not the meaning of life is not suffering. Life itself is suffering. Okay. Now let me see the difference. If the meaning of life is to suffer, that means we're here to suffer. That's not the meaning. That's more hell. Hell is more our existence is to suffer because we are paying for our sins or what we've done wrong. But the Buddha shows he realized that life itself, as we live, we are suffering. So what do we do to end suffering, to start to get away from the suffering? What is it that's causing us suffering? Our anger, our greed, our delusion, the things that we call defilements, the things that start to harm us. It will seem like, well, if I have this, it's my own baggage. I don't have to. It shouldn't matter to other people, but actually, your baggage, that defilement ends up how we react or how we interact with others, which when everyone has defilement, that's why there's always conflict, there's problems, there's this and that. And this is why he said life is suffering. It's not that we are here to suffer, but just our existence, everything about it, we end up suffering. Here's an example. Inhale, but don't exhale. Suffering. Really horrible, right? Or exhale and don't inhale. Suffering. Look at that. And that's just from everyday life. And it's funny because we feel like that's normal. We have made suffering a normal thing. Think of when we're hungry, we need to eat. We eat enough, we feel okay. We eat too much, we're in pain. Isn't that funny? Even the thing that's supposed to help us can hurt us. And then when it goes in, we have to let it out. We have to use the restroom. We need to find a toilet. You see? This is just an example of how very natural, normal things that we feel is just normal, everyday, day-to-day life. If we don't do it, it's extreme suffering. So it's like the world is telling us to just accept the suffering and keep going with it. And this is where the Buddha said, look, life is suffering. Understand it. Now that you understand it, now let's work on bringing goodness to us so we can get out of this cycle. So it's not pessimistic, but it's kind of looking at reality. Yes, okay, now I understand that. That's the view, seeing that, yeah, our life has a lot of things that we are mostly suffering. Even the things that we find pleasure in can end up being suffering. It's because it ends up pulling us to keep on wanting more and more and more. That craving, that drive, that greed to have more ends up causing us to go back into the cycle instead of finding peace to help us get out. So this is a little bit of Buddhism since you asked. Thank you for your question, Agaza. And like I said, take this information as information. Try it out yourself. See if it makes sense to you. Because, wisdom is wisdom. It's for you to take it as information and then you apply it. And when you apply it, that's when you can see where wisdom truly is wisdom or not. But, it's always up to us. I remember saying one of my mentors told me, is that you can know Dharma and you can have Dharma. There's a difference. Knowing Dharma is like you're book smart. You know all the stuff, but you might not practice it. But having the Dharma, meaning you might know a lot, you might not know a lot, but you practice all of it. So in other words, you're not just trying to remember what to do, but you're actually doing it. You practice what you do. And I'm glad that I've had a lot of masters who are practitioners. They actually do it. Example, the master I just showed you. He really does practice what he preaches. And he's been a great guiding light for us to keep moving forward. So we were too late to see the Buddha, but there are many, many wonderful spiritual people, not just in Buddhism. There are many great priests, great rabbis, great imams. Because remember, we're all human. It's all us practicing to be the best person we can be and try to share that wisdom of how to be at peace together. So be open to seeing good teachers everywhere. This is something that I'm glad I learned also. Everyone that you ever meet can be a good teacher. No, they're all good teachers. It's just whether they teach you what you should do or what you shouldn't do. But you always meet good teachers. It's up to us to notice what do we follow or what do we learn not to do, so we can continue to improve in our lives. Okay, thank you very much for your questions. Any other questions or wonders? For those on Zoom, you can turn on your mic if you'd like. Nothing yet, no worries. Also, again, right now I'm currently in Fanwood, New Jersey, so I'm here at our meditation center here in Fanwood again, back to where it all started. And so if you happen to be around this Saturday, we're opening up so that you guys can come in and have a meditation session with me if you'd like. It will be at 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. So while the class usually is 3:30 to 4:30 here in New Jersey, this specific one is for me to do the online streaming as well. So it's 5 p.m. here, but 2 p.m. in the Pacific. So it's an online and in person. So if you're able to come on over. Although we are going through a lot of construction, so we don't have any parking. So that will be a little difficult. So if you're unable to make it or you can't find parking, it's okay. We can meet other days too, as I'll be here most of the time, and I'll be here till the 4th of July. Which also reminds me, remember this Friday we have no late night. This Friday is full moon, and and it starts 1 hour before late night, so it's just like late night but 1 hour before. Enjoy the meditation with Venerable Jackie or Venerable Daniel, and then Saturday I'll be here for inner peace time. As you guys know, I'm always here, but sadly this will be the last stream until I'm until I'm back for new moon, because while I'm here in New Jersey I'll be very, very busy next week, so I won't have any late night next week. Sorry, but it'll be too much. I want to give you good quality. I don't want to be here and be like, okay everyone, let's meditate. Some that won't be very helpful at all. So next week no late night, and we'll come back together on July 5th, which will be a new moon meditation. And of course, as you guys know, for new moon it's our gratitude night, a night for us to think of our relatives who have passed away, and then I have a digital altar to post their picture and have it there every month when we get to meditate together. So feel free to send me pictures of your loved ones if you'd like me to add them to the altar. And still no questions? No worries. Sabai. Of course, you can always contact me directly, this QR code, and through the chat or Facebook or YouTube. Feel free to say hi. And also, if you happen to see me on the street here in Fanwood, I do walk a lot. So always feel free to honk your horn, wave. I'm always happy to see you guys. So before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those here on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.